On this episode of Ice Vikings.
Once you get into the environment of snow and cold, everything's against you.
Maybe it was frayed.
Oh, I hate when that shit happens.
You can only convince yourself to come lift empty nets for so many days.
I'm sorry to find it not funny, though.
We're gonna do the fish dance. This ain't working. You gotta be a little crazy to do this. Why do you want to come out in 40 below and push it? Woo!
That is very good fishing.
It is worth it if you're catching fish.
That's the smell of money, baby.
Just another day in paradise, living the dream.
Hey, I gotta tighten the track here. Have fun!
It's been a season filled with problems. Chris has encountered something that has slowed his progress to a crawl.
God damn it. It's lifting up. It's starting to make a hole in two places. I don't think I've got the right wrench here. I gotta go down there and see if Trevor's got one in the other bombardier.
Hey, stay here and help us.
I gotta go tighten the track on the bombardier.
Oh, shit. Okay. You got 40 years experience.
Something I have to tell you is kind of important. Hurry the fuck up.
Being an asshole. There he goes. Riding off into the sunset. Could it be for the last time? Who knows?
All right, watch for him.
Whenever you're ready, pull ahead a bit. I gotta pull my truck out.
1 month into the commercial winter fishing season, and the Christensen crew still have most of their quota to fill. It's an early start to a bitterly cold day when Devin makes a discovery.
I forgot my clothes at the shed. Had all my stuff ready and then forgot it. Forgot to throw it in the truck. Yeah, I had to go pick them up, or else, it would freeze out there. Yeah, I guess I better get going. All right.
This ain't the first time this has happened.
See ya.
Everybody always seems to forget something at one time or another. I've forgotten my boots more than once. Okay, let's go find some water.
Chris Christensen takes being a man down in stride as he's eager to reach his nets. So far, the fishing has been good, but it hasn't always been smooth sailing.
God damn, how do we forget the auger?
Unpredictable early ice and then a forgotten auger has created some tense moments.
What are we gonna do, chop all the holes? Fuck, this is gonna be a hard day.
We were supposed to have the lifting caboose today, but they're apparently changing the style the way it was put together. So we were kind of hoping to have it out here today, but you see with the wind, it would have been nice to have it, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna set any limits on what I have to do because we just go till something breaks. Nobody's complaining. We're just gonna do it.
Using a lifting caboose on a dangerously cold day would make everyone's job easier and protect them from getting frostbite.
The idea of the caboose would be so we didn't have to be on our knees all day. It's kind of my dad's puppy, like it's his third version of the lifting caboose. He's kind of anxious to see it work. I mean, once you get into the environment of snow and cold, everything's against you.
As Devin finally arrives with his winter gear, heavy winds have pushed temperatures to a dangerously low level.
How's the face?
Pretty cold coming out here. Yeah.
You gotta put something on your face?
No, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right. You just paid me half a day's paycheck.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
I feel so silly forgetting my clothes in the morning. I don't know. This stuff happens every once in a while, so, I just work harder now, I guess.
Sensing his crew needs a pickup, Chris decides to entertain them the best way he knows how.
Hurry up! We're gonna do the fish dance! Made it!
Hello, life alert! I fell and I can't get up!
It works, and soon enough, it's time to head back to shore.
We're gonna lift 4 nets. Hopefully there's fish.
4 weeks into the winter fishing season, and Gene and Candace Pischke have overcome near disaster to find good fishing.
What the hell? You all right?
I'm in.
Candace's hand was accidentally slammed by a hammer, but that's all behind them now.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell to expect here, but we'll see.
Bitterly cold winds are expected today, dropping the temperature into the -30s. They are bringing out their lifting caboose for the first time to give them much-needed shelter, pulling up their nets from inside a warm cabin.
The window's up and it swirls around, it gets in your face. Makes things twice as hard sometimes. Up, 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 whoa. Perfect.
This is our first thing we do every morning. Get the caboose warmed up.
We're gonna come out, lift 4. It's gonna be miserable, but get it done. We have to get these 4 lifted. As long as everything runs according to plan, we're good. Get this hole done and get back inside where it's nice and warm.
Getting thick. Is there nothing?
Not much, nope. Pretty light today.
I got arthritis in my hands and feet. Being inside, like lifting caboose pulls the net for you. So this takes some of the work out of it.
There's an easier way. Let's try to do it.
You know, lifting outside is a lot quicker, but you know, there's always a trade-off and everything, right? It does look as if the fish is starting to drop off a bit.
Just hoping for a little bit more.
Not impressed with the catch so far, Jean and Candace move on to their next hole. It's still early in the season with most of their quota to fill.
All right, we're here.
Whatever they don't catch is money out of their pockets as their quotas reset on March 31st.
Third net. We have 2 nets that are a little bit finer mesh than these. They should have more fish. I'm hoping they have more fish anyway. Wind letting up any out there?
I don't think so. Wind is strong.
They were calling 40 to 60 kilometers. I'm sure it was a good 50, 60 clicks. When you're on the wide open lake, you're getting the brunt of it. It makes it miserable. That's why we have the caboose out there, and it helps a lot. Not much?
Nada.
Huh?
Nada.
Sucks, eh?
Looks like that wind is up pretty high. I am glad we only got 1 more net. I hope we can find the trail on the way home.
Candace jokes, but during a whiteout or even later in the day, not being able to find a trail can be deadly. Going over soft ice can easily lead to people and equipment crashing through and going to the bottom of the lake, never to be seen again. Jean and Candace need 2 tubs to break even on a day. They managed to fill just 1.5.
Get this one back in and get done for this horrible day out here.
That's my first time back here in quite a while, so I really don't know what to expect today.
The next day up in the Narrows, the temperature is unseasonably warm. Trevor joins his brother Devin and cousin Joel to help lift nets.
Me and Joel are going for pickle right now, but my brother is more than happy with getting the whitefish.
The plan is to work together and split the catch.
Oh! It works out, you know, we don't have to pay them. It's just like, it's a lot easier to have a bunch of guys working together, you know?
Oh, look at that perch.
I'll bargain with them and see if I can keep all the perch and whitefish. Those are definitely my favorite tasting fish.
Whitefish is one of the many quota fish on Lake Winnipeg. The most valuable is pickerel, also known as walleye. Perch also has a high value and sells well at the market.
Hey, am I allowed to keep that perch?
Depends how good a boy you are today.
Bullshit. Oh, don't forget to bury some pickerel at the bottom of the whitefish tubs, eh?
Kill you.
I'm not going to complain about this. It's still looking really good. We should almost put in another couple of nets here.
Seeing that whitefish in there, that's a good feeling. That's exactly what I was hoping for.
Well, that's just beautiful.
As the guys move to the next gang of nets, the warmer weather begins to cause havoc. The snow sticks to the windshield, blocking their view. The snow also makes the Bombardier engine work harder, causing the engine temperature to rise to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. If it overheats, there is no way to tow the giant bomber back to shore.
Whoa!
Trevor, Joel, and Devin are out on the ice when the Bombardier engine starts overheating, stopping them in their tracks.
I just want to cool down for a second. Yeah, it's getting pretty hot back here.
Likes to run better. When it's like minus 20, minus 30 out, minus 5, minus 6, it runs pretty hot. Sometimes we got to stop halfway, let it cool down for a couple minutes, and then keep on going.
It's funny, the Bombardier runs better when it's a little bit colder out.
So it's just better to be patient and just give it a rest and let it breathe, open up the doors on the engine. It's a pain in the ass though, you know, just want to keep going and get done. It's a fussy machine and it takes a lot of upkeep, but it's so worth it. You know, I don't know what we'd do without it.
The engine finally cools and they can get on to the next hole with minimal time lost on the day. But as they prepare to lift the net, there's trouble.
Man, that sucks.
I think that means you...
The auger may have cut the anchor line anchoring the 2 nets below.
So this is the stone end, eh?
Well, yeah, there's a net here.
Well, that means we got to pull.
Now both nets may have dropped to the bottom of the lake. The rope attached to the stone anchoring the nets has somehow become frayed. Hooking up the net to be lifted is a difficult task as there's no vertical line anymore. Unanchored nets have the potential to become unclipped by strong currents and fall to the lake floor.
We'll have to pull up both at once. They're still done up.
This one's now not attached to this, and this one's now not attached to here.
They're both just not attached here.
They're both not attached here, so got to pull them both up.
The loss could be worth thousands of dollars in fish.
Do you think it was frayed like this before, or was there a knot in it maybe?
Was it tight, Devin?
What's that?
Did you have it? Obviously you did, so it just broke now.
I don't know.
Probably just broke now.
There's no way you would hook up a line like that.
I don't understand. Like,
I don't think he would have cut through it unless it didn't go down last time and he let it sitting in the hole.
I was kind of worried. I thought at first maybe the ice moved or something, but then I thought, well, there's no crack there or anything, so there's no reason why it would have moved and, you know, cut the rope. I thought maybe we full on hit it with the auger and maybe the whole net dropped.
Pull back under at the same time. Yeah,
we could do that.
Well, how do you know it's connected?
Oh, that's scary though. You don't think they'd freeze up like that?
Me and your dad had a net. We lifted all winter like that because this happened, and so we just pulled.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is when you just got to pull under super slow, and then when one net's done, you got to come back to the hole and pull from the hole again.
We were lucky because it stayed together. It was still clipped on. Maybe the knot was fucking faulty.
So the two nets are attached together under the ice, but we can't reach them to separate them. So they both have to come up now.
I don't think we cut it on the auger. There would have been stuff in the hole.
For the most part, I think we're gonna be all right here.
We're pulling two nets at once now, so it's just super heavy.
For now, disaster averted, and they managed to haul in both nets. It's a good day on the ice, but one question remains.
Devin, you should call Dad. I'm definitely not calling him.
What'd you break? That's the first thing you'll say.
Oh, you fucked up, eh? What is it? What'd you break?
So weird. Yesterday, I didn't even see really any gold. I didn't see any.
With under 10% of their quota filled, Mike Lenton and Justin Gerbrandt have had a slow start to the winter fishing season.
This is brutal.
If they have another bad day of fishing, the guys will have to decide if they need to set nets somewhere else.
Hey, two.
Half a tub ain't gonna cut it.
Yikes. That's not good.
We're not even averaging half a tub right now, so it's basically not worth it. We like to be getting 3/4 of a tub after about 6 days. For right now, here the last week or so, it's progressively getting worse.
A tub of fish is worth about $200. The Husavik guys need at least 3 tubs to cover their expenses on the day.
I'm not gonna fish the rest of the winter for half a tub of net.
Well, that was a waste of time. Not good. Well under half a tub, and these are probably a week old, so it's not panning out so far this year. We'll see what the next one has in it.
In winter, it's just too expensive to fish without filling your quota. If you don't finish your quota, that's a complete bust. I expect it to be further along.
The guys head to the next net. This one will determine if they will try setting somewhere else. Moving to a new location will cost them a day of fishing, but the gamble may be worth it if they aren't making enough to cover gas and equipment expenses where they are now.
I'm sorry to find it not funny, though.
Yeah, eventually, there's no more laughing.
You come out here for 8 hours and
You get nothing. It's a total waste of money.
yeah. What the hell is this stuff?
Well, I think it's Hecla bound.
So do I.
Hecla Island is 100 kilometers north of Husavik Bay. It will cost them more time and money to fish their nets that far away from their home base.
See, then you get a little run where there's 1, 2, 3 in a row, and then you get 40 yards of nothing. First whitefish of the day, which is also weird. Lots of these before.
You can only convince yourself to come lift empty nets for so many days.
I kind of want to see something besides these goddamn gold eye. Where's the pickup there? Look at this. This is what I was talking about.
This is worse than the last one. Well, the reality to us is we got 2 snowmobiles, the auger, the generator, all burning fuel. You know, the cost of equipment is insane. That if we're not getting any fish, the money is just funneling out and nothing's coming back in. That's not what we're out here for.
We were talking about a move north earlier. After seeing this, I think for sure that's what's going to happen. The smartest thing for us to do is to move now.
To get the hell out of here. If the fish is good up there, maybe I'll start taking nets out from down south here and moving them up north.
Hopefully that'll help. We'll find out soon enough.
We're gonna load up a little bit of fish that we did get, and tomorrow we're gonna do one more little gang out here.
We're
going about 2 miles out in front of Gimli.
And see what's there. Hopefully it's good.
A new day outside Gimli Harbor. Jean and Candace begin their day on the ice.
Today will be a determiner whether or not we have to get more nets in the water.
Setting new nets means spending more time and money not lifting and hauling fish to fill their quota.
It has been really slowing down, and we're thinking about setting another 6 or so nets.
It's pretty light today. This is not good.
It seems like there's something happening here because the fish is dropping off big time.
Consistently nothing.
I guess we're gonna have to set.
Yep. We're gonna have to get more nets in the water just to keep our production the way it is.
Jean and Candace make their way to their next net.
Hopefully we'll bring 400 pounds in today. You're just wondering how much more is it gonna drop off? And as it's looking, we have to set a few more nets. Just extra work. Anything on the horizon?
It's kind of slow, but 3 nice medium rounds coming up right now.
Yeah.
Right here, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the matter?
It's cotton bridle. When I was bringing up the net, I noticed that I got a good pull. As I pulled it, there's a nice big pickerel that had got himself tangled up. We had to maneuver him out and got him out.
Crews aren't targeting the bigger fish, but they do sometimes get tangled in the nets. A larger fish can make a big hole, costing them hundreds of dollars in replacing the net.
Another whitefish.
Another whitefish.
That's the most whitefish we've caught in a while. That's pretty good. I'm smiling today. Actually, if they keep up like this, it's a lot better than I thought.
We actually ended up with a little bit more whitefish than we were normally catching it.
For now, Jean and Candace decide against setting new nets. They're going to gamble with the ones they have in hopes the catch will continue to improve.
Hopefully, as we get a little bit farther inside, maybe tomorrow might be good.
This fishing here is exceptional.
The next day, Chris Christensen is in the Narrows as he awaits a delivery on shore.
They're just as fresh can be. Nothing's guaranteed, but as you'll see, this is just, wow. I guess the boys are seeing placing your net one place or another makes a tremendous difference.
Chris is pushing his crew hard. The new lifting caboose is going to be delivered today. He wants to be there to meet the builders.
We're gonna put the whites in the yellow bombardier. What's that? We're gonna put, whoa.
Chris's crew rushes to make it back to shore in time to receive the delivery of a lifting caboose.
We're gonna put the whites in the yellow bombardier. Whoa. You okay? Yeah.
That was a scary moment. I was putting the fish in the tubs there. The net was close to the one. I just stepped back to grab it, and I stepped onto the mesh as they were pulling under. And then I just took my feet out from underneath.
It's still moving. We're okay now. Yeah, we're all good.
I fell right on my tailbone. So it's pretty hard and icy, so it's a little sore right now, but should be okay.
It's not what's gonna break, it's when. As long as you don't break Joel, he's a little bit more, indispensable.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's growing Joels on trees around here, for Christ's sake.
A close call, but with no serious injuries coming from Joel's fall, the crew heads to shore. They load up their catch and gas up the bombardiers, waiting for the new equipment to arrive.
If he can come around, grab a strap, we'll pull the fucking thing off, and then I'll hook on with the bombardier and back up. Makes the most amount of sense to me.
Today, Chris is getting a brand new tool for the ice, a lifting caboose. The lifting caboose is the way of the future for commercial fishing on Lake Winnipeg. These custom-built lightweight aluminum structures are made on skis and can go anywhere a bombardier can pull them. Inside is a 1-horsepower motor which turns a large drum, lifting the nets and casting them out again. Heated, the fishing crew can work in comfort, which means no more lifting by hand in the frigid cold.
Okay, there's someone who's probably lost. Yeah, lost.
Who's that? What, did you write everything in, or did it autocorrect the road?
But the delivery truck with the lifting caboose is lost, delaying the crew that is eager to use the new piece of machinery.
Welcome to Gimli time. Be late for his own goddamn funeral.
Oh, there they are.
Finally, the lifting caboose arrives.
Well, this is really my dad's idea, and he was the one who got behind it. So this is his second version of an indoor lifting caboose. And I don't have any experience with these things at all. I hope it works. I mean, after 40 years, am I willing to try to do something different? Sure, why not?
More?
More? Good! Am I gonna be happy that it's gonna work out? well, stay tuned tomorrow and we'll see. But right now, I mean, happy thoughts, hopeful thoughts. I don't know if it's the newest sliced bread. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just stay there and drink on it tonight and see what tomorrow morning looks like.
Back at Husavik Bay, Mike and Justin are having a late start to their day.
Hey, 2 pickerel.
Before making the big move to Hecla, the guys test their luck with their previous nets one more time.
This is so bad. How is there nothing in there? What the fuck is going on? Jesus.
I don't know. No, definitely not enough. It seems to be getting worse as we go further out, which I don't know how it's possible, but we're lifting a net in under a minute, which is ridiculous. It should take 15 minutes of picking fish, and we got a tub and a half so far. Didn't pay the gas yet, so what was the point of coming out here? Well, this is the emptiest we've seen it in a few years here.
I don't know, Mike. I don't even want to put the net back in.
I guess you could say there's about as much fish in this net as there is money in my bank. Zero.
2 days of fishing 4 tubs. My patience are running extremely thin, so where are the pickerel?
Right now, the fishing is costing them more money than they are making. It's a losing battle.
The last 6 today, we're blanks basically.
The chances of these nets staying here is getting less and less by the second, so.
Like, you gotta get a half a tub a net average is your bare minimum. We're averaging a quarter.
Mike and Justin make the official decision to set new nets north in Hecla.
I'd say good job, Mike, but it wasn't.
So tomorrow morning, someone's gonna have to auger all the holes, and then we'll come with the lifting caboose. I gotta figure out how close to the peg to auger that hole.
See, it would be easier.
It'll have another drink, I'll get it straight.
Pull that right tight to the peg and then put her down. It's a perfect amount away. Because
you can't have it tight to the peg because the caboose will knock down the peg.
Close.
I'll tell you what we have to do. I got it now. We're gonna have to go inside the caboose and measure from where we think the center of that lifter is to the outside of the caboose. And then cut a stick.
Yeah.
And take that stick on the lake, lay it down beside the peg, and then the auger comes, and then every time you auger the hole, it'll be in exactly the same spot. See? That's why I drink strong drinks.
Makes you strong like bull, yes.
I am strong like big fish.
Yes.
So as long as we got a plan for tomorrow, it sounds like we're all...
So you're saying I have to remember this and tell you again tomorrow?
We have a set plan now, and there's going to be 0 yelling tomorrow? Is that what you're telling me
I'm
right now?
saying if I have a few more drinks, there's going to be a lot of yelling tomorrow, and everybody better run.
He's done. You're done?
As long as we're on the same page tomorrow, there should be no problem doing what we want to do if we all want to do it. So here's to doing what I want to do. And so you can come up
I don't know if I'm... you sign the checks. I'll do whatever.
This season, Trevor started his own fishing operation away from his dad's. He's now attempting to land a new client at a busy restaurant in a neighboring town.
In the restaurant business, you really need a consistent product for your customers. Right. Not all fishermen always deliver on time, or their portion sizes will vary. And I was getting very inconsistent products. Some was beautiful, and some was big and chunky.
And a little too large, okay.
And we really get customer comments on it saying, well, is this really pickerel? Because it almost could be a different fish when it's in big chunks.
Adding a busy restaurant to his client base can mean big returns for Trevor's business. There's a lot on the line for getting this right.
People love pickerel, and we sell lots of it here. We call it Pizza Den, but pickerel I think is the #2 seller.
Oh wow!
And then we'll get them in like 5-pound cryovac packages.
Yeah, that's what we do. What kind of amount were you thinking?
I like usually packages or amounts of 100 pounds at a time.
Yeah.
And then every couple of months we just get another 100 pounds.
Okay. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's no problem for us.
Excellent.
Well, I'm happy to be in business with you, Robert.
And I'm the same.
Okay.
Awesome.
Great. Alrighty. I'll be back soon with some pickerel for you.
The next day, Gene and Candace go back to check their nets to see if not setting new ones was worth the risk.
Not so good. It's gonna let us fill up that one tub. Maybe that's all it's gonna do. Oh, he's wanting to go. Come on, baby, there.
That's a nice one. What else you didn't get? Anything good coming? That's not so good.
Patience are coming.
Ending the day with a bad catch means falling behind on their quota.
Oh.
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
Close over?
I think so.
The net is badly tangled from a Mariah that is stuck in it. Mariah has little market value.
They can cause havoc. They just twist and twist, and it's almost like they get in there and they got little hands of their own. They can tie like all these big knots, and then you got to get it out. So I almost got it.
We got a good person on the tangle here.
The disappointing days are starting to add up. Even this early in the season, it may be impossible to make up the lost quota.
Yeah, fish definitely moved somewhere, and not here.
Pushing the pishkis to the brink.
You want to grab a jerry can? Grab a long stick. Is that going to be long enough? I don't know. Let's see.
It's a big day for the Christensen crew as they head onto the ice with the new lifting caboose.
When you go auger, that's how far this has to be from the peg. So you go, take this, put it by the peg, and then drill there.
Though not a precise measurement, the stick should make it easier to mark where the augered holes are for the crew, helping them line up the large lifting caboose with it.
The first hole doesn't matter, right? But the second hole does. Okay. Out we go.
It's time to roll out. This is the ultimate test for the new lifting caboose.
Here we go. Well, if it's going to be cold and windy, it's going to be nice to be inside. But when you have to rely on another piece of equipment, it's just one more thing to go wrong. So that's the fine line here, is to see if it's going to be history or create a new mystery. I think it's going to create a new mystery. Here's your first challenge: is how heavy is this damn thing? I'm going to see, maybe get the boys to go.
Chris is concerned about the weight of the lifting caboose. It may be too heavy to cross the pressure ridges.
I just don't want any surprises.
These large ice sheets open and close throughout the winter. One wrong move and you can sink to the bottom of the lake.
I've been through the ice here 3 times, right on that point. You don't know how much ice you got till you got no ice. You're gone through. I don't want to lose it on the first day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's your first challenge is how heavy is this damn thing? I don't want to lose it on the first day. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Chris has faced his first hurdle crossing the tricky pressure ridge with his new lifting caboose. Now it's time to test the new machine. Using it is completely foreign to both Chris and his crew.
We'll hook it up. I'll drive ahead. Hook that on there.
I still don't understand how this...
Me neither.
So someone's going to have to run that back and hook it on, and then we'll pull the net up.
Run this back, hook it on. Oh, so it goes over the ice.
I imagine.
Instead of under. What the hell is this?
Over there. Hook it up.
What do I use? Where do I put this?
Hook it up.
Did I put this inside?
Hook that up. No. Grab a hook and let's hook it up.
Positioning the caboose poses a challenge.
How far do I gotta go? Still ahead? 4.
Can they line up the caboose with the hole?
4. You gotta go 5 feet. More. 2 feet. A little more. Stop.
More.
How much more, roughly? A foot?
Yeah.
A foot, he says.
Ahead.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good?
I think so, yeah.
He says it's good.
Here goes nothing. Hey, there's a problem. No place I can put my coffee.
Jeez, it's cold out there.
Now it's too hot.
It's time for Chris to lift his first net of the day with the new machine. Will they be able to get things working as smoothly as they hope?
This is on. Why doesn't it work? Oh.
Is that going the right way?
Careful now.
So what are you doing with that? Tying it onto itself or what?
I don't know. I think we got to figure another way.
Maybe stop it and put a knot in there.
Okay, this ain't working. I don't want to tie any knots.
It needs to get some momentum here. Yeah.
It's not working worth shit. Off it comes. I don't know.
That seems to be doing it now.
Yeah. There we go. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
But only minutes into using the new lifter, there's trouble.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. Maybe it got caught. Maybe it got caught on the other hole.
The lights work, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's power to that plug because the lights are working.
A busted lifter threatens to shut down the day for the crew. They must find a way to get it going again.
I don't think I'm going to come on the lake again with this thing without somebody who built it.
Anything good?
Don't know.
Jean and Candace have made the decision not to move their nets farther out, and now they are worried they made a big mistake.
Tell me something good.
But then a hopeful sign. Pickerel start rolling in.
That's good. They're coming. All right, here we go.
This tub is filling up here, which I'm quite happy with.
Yeah, surprising. Ooh, that's a nice one. He's gonna fill up the tub. There's more here than we kind of anticipated, so that's good. Still giving us a tub to the net. Ooh, there's a nice shot of fish coming. Wow, holy smokes. Big cluster. That's the smell of money, baby. Ooh, here's the shot.
Today was a good day.
We actually caught a little bit more than we were expecting.
They averaged almost a box to a net, which is somewhere around $800 a day. So after expenses, guys got some money in the back pocket. So.
Meanwhile, a local restaurant is giving Trevor a trial run.
I got some fish for you.
Fantastic!
If the owner is happy with his first delivery, he'll make a deal with Trevor for monthly deliveries. The customer is hoping not to have any larger fillets in the delivery.
There's number 2.
Oh, here, I just put it.
Okay. There you go.
And, well, let me just go get a check for you.
Okay, I'll hang tight.
Hang tight.
Make sure I got it. There's one bigger one in there. Okay, Robert, thank you very much. Let me know if you're happy with all the sizing there. I did see that one big one, and I don't want to be giving you stuff you don't want, right? Like, that shouldn't be in there.
It's not that big.
Robert decides to give the fish supply deal to Trevor.
So, yeah, I mean, just give me a heads up, and I'll make sure I have fish ready for you. So.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, thanks, Robert.
Thanks
all right.
a lot.
Oh, it moved. It moved. What moved?
Meanwhile, Chris Christensen's crew is at a total standstill. Issues with the new lifting caboose have shut down their day. They're now hoping to fix the problem.
Why is this not going? Oh, it's going now.
Maybe it got caught on the ice over here.
It's got to be electrical because there's power from here, right?
We got caught back here, Dad. Like, look at this, Dad. Like, why is the rope not tight right now?
Generator's working. There's power to the plug. The electric motor's not hot unless there's a fuse on it that I don't know of. This thing's done for the winter. I'm not going to take any more chances with it. I mean, to load it up and unload it and load it up just for the sake of loading and unloading is...
Yeah, it's a long term, though.
It's going to have to be, because this is not working. This thing's done for the winter, because this is not working.
Chris Christensen is using a lifting caboose for the first time, and it has broken down.
I don't know what to do here.
That's already been more than an hour out of his day.
It's 100% this because everything else is working.
Well, it could be the electric motor.
I don't know enough about electrical to know
That's
what's
right.
going on here.
We're guessing.
I'll leave you guys alone for 10 minutes.
Hello?
Chris calls Kent,
Can you hear me?
the builder of the lifting caboose.
Yes, it's Chris here. Hey, any idea of if there's a fuse on this lifting caboose anywhere? Because I got power to the plug, but everything stopped on me. Okay, on the Dart controller, I have to take that cover off, you're saying? Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, bye. According to him, take this off. Now, I have fuses somewhere. Whatever fits this. If you smoked, we could take some tinfoil from a cigarette pack.
I'm sorry.
And your job in the future will not be to go to fight wars, but to repair the machines that are required to win those wars. Okay, how do we take this bomb apart? Is that unplugged? Here's the fuse. See on there what amperage that is? Because he's going to ask me.
It says AG0, then 30A.
30 amp. If that blows, because he said it was 10 amp. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
There goes nothing.
It's not working.
Well, you don't have the...
Huh?
You got to do this, the whole...
Okay, let's put her together.
As soon as I come back, problem solved.
Hey, we're good to go.
Oh, good, Koshchak. We're all good.
But as things get back up working again, another issue.
Oh, it's caught. No!
It's cold out.
Probably got about 4 layers on today. Not lifting inside, so gotta dress a lot warmer than normal.
The Husavik guys are in Hecla for the first day of fishing the area. The nets are set, but today is the moment of truth.
So hopefully we're gonna have some better luck out here. Hopefully there's no breakdowns. So I think we'll take the sleds off now.
But as they prepare to take the snowmobiles onto the ice, Mike makes a discovery.
Hey, what the hell is this?
This bracket snapped off here, which made the shock useless. This rod here dug into the track, started ripping the middle of the track out. These bogey wheels got snapped off. See how it's not attached? Yeah. This rod here should be bolted through here to the other side, which it's not. It's completely fucked.
The machine is not usable today. The guys now have to improvise to make their day and haul in their catch.
Today now we're just gonna rely on one sled, so one sled will take both of us down there with the auger, the sleigh. It'll be a lot of running back and forth and just walking from hole to hole. We'll be short a sled on towing anything, and if we get stuck, there's no other sled to tow. That's fishing. Every time you fix something, something else breaks.
I believe we have 7 nets here, so 7 out of 7 would be an absolute for sure that we're gonna set more here. It's only been 3 days, so 6 tubs out of 7 would be enough to move more stuff up here.
Hey, ready?
Let's see what we got.
Will they catch enough pickerel in Hecla to make enough money to pay for the broken snowmobile and wasted days in Husavik Bay?
Hopefully we're gonna have some better luck out here.
Mike and Justin are trying to turn their luck around by lifting nets in Hecla. It's a big risk.
Hey, ready?
With a snowmobile down, the guys need to catch enough pickerel to cover the cost of repairs.
Let's see what we got. I see 2 pickerel.
Yeah.
Nice size.
Oh, at least there's a few pickerel.
It seems to be working. The guys decide to set a smaller mesh size to target more pickerel in this spot.
The smaller the net, the more pickerel we should get.
That's what my boss Mike tells me anyway.
That's right.
If we can get it to a tub of net, then it's for sure gonna be worth it.
But the wind picks up and drops the temperature down.
That wind is brisk.
It's fucking cold, yeah. It is cold out here. This is what we're looking for here. This size is perfect. About 3 pounds.
For the age of them, it's still better than what we're getting at home.
I'd say it's damn close to a tub, so that's excellent.
You don't see this at home.
Jackpot. The guys have hit the fish they've been hoping for.
Holy Christ. That's a lot of fish for 3 days.
Look at the fish.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
Oh, I just wish this wind was off.
We got 10 full tubs of fish out of 7 nets, and that's only after 3 days, so there'll be some thinking to do over the weekend. But step 1 is to get the other sled going. That's priority now. Because fishing today with one snowmobile is another major issue. It wastes so much time. And if that broke down today, then we're just completely screwed out here, so.
Yeah, we need to find some way to signal to
It's
them.
caught.
After replacing a burnt-out fuse, Chris's new lifting caboose seems to have broken down again.
It's like a beta testing day.
It's caught somehow.
It's super tight.
I know, you gotta loosen it somehow.
Give him some slack.
How?
Pull the net back. Okay, try it.
What?
Pull it. Until you pull it. Yeah, that's how it was before. Okay.
And then when you guys start going, and then it just fucking gets like...
Because it's doing a fucking loop. It's never gonna work.
No, I know. You need like a fucking wheel over top so it goes straight up.
They can't figure it out. They have to move the pipe over the middle of the hole.
Okay, try it.
Okay.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
I'll let them tell me again.
Hey, tight, tight. It stopped.
Making mistakes is learning, and I tell the boys again and again that I've made many mistakes.
No!
I don't know what to tell you.
But I'd like you to make brand new ones. Surprise me and show me that you can make a mistake I've never seen.
I think they're probably caught on a fucking ridge there. Maybe we should start chipping the fucking... Maybe we should start chipping it. when we do all this shit.
Wait! Okay. Just, hey, Chris! Can you just put it in neutral and we'll pull it by hand?
Just wait! And when I see a mistake I've never seen, I tell him, I'm proud of you. This knot is wrong. I have to figure out how to tighten it up without tying a knot. Okay? Cork and lead apart. I'm gonna tell him to pull, okay?
Okay.
So you just watch that.
Chris finally discovers the issue. The knot tying the net to the lifting barrel is tied wrong. They've wasted another hour of the day on the issue alone. This time, Chris fixes the rope to the barrel himself. Crisis averted.
Grab dry mitts, you guys, and go, and then that way at least you know what's going on. Just take your time. Hold slow.
What did you just say?
I know. I don't even know who I am
okay?
either. Not really.
See, he's nice when he's inside. He doesn't know we're actually outside.
The crew finally hits their groove.
What did you say today? Never use this thing again?
Almost said that this morning.
Oh, you did say that.
When I was with my dad, he fell off bad on the snowmobile and he buggered up his knee. And he was trying to figure a way that he was going to fish with his buggered up knee. He saw these guys lifting with a caboose and he says, this is for me. I didn't want anything to do with it. To tell you the truth, I didn't want anything to do with this.
You want to just go a little more? It's the end of the net.
Oh, it is? Wow, is that ever quick? I mean, I was kind of reluctant, and this winter, you got to try it out, you got to put it out, you got to try it, you got to try it out. Well, now I'm going to have to go back and tell him I tried it out, and he's not getting it back.
I think you need a shower in here, toilet.
The last net took us 15 minutes.
Really?
That's quite fast.
Well, it works well when it's working.
The more we use this thing, I think the easier it's going to get. The one net only took like 15 minutes, and that was the second time we ever used this thing.
It's time to head back in. Even with the problems, lifting the nets with the caboose is much faster than by hand.
All right. See you later. I don't want to say anything to jinx it. I think you can see that there's a few kinks. I don't know what to think about that yet, but it's nice to be inside. This can work. It's just, I'm sure we're going to tweak it and figure it out. I mean, where would we have been this morning without a little 10-cent fuse? That's it. Keeps you on your toes.
Next time on Ice Vikings.
Hey, Joel. Okay, coming back. Yellow bombardier's broke. There we go. Pull that fucker off.
Nothing there. It took off. What the hell?
Oh, I can't lift it. This is supposed to be the easy part.
What do you smell? Goddamn bombardiers. Always something.
And today's kind of getting a bit nasty now. Fuck.
Jesus Christ. That's fire. You don't need the eyelashes anyway, do I?